Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. I hope you are well this week so far. I have to start with an apology. Obviously, we had deco bubbles come in on Monday. We booked them in on Monday. And needless to say, we had a lot of people just come onto the website and specifically onto that 24-inch bubble page. And it slowed everything down. I apologize to everybody that experienced that. We had lots of people phone up and say, the website's gone down. It hadn't gone down. It just was really, really slow. We talked to our web guys. It's just because so many people got to that one page. If there was that many people on the website all over the place, it wouldn't be too bad. But everybody going to that one page slows the whole website down, is what we've been told. So yes, I do apologize. It didn't go down, as I say, it just slowed down. At one point, that page was loading 20 times slower than it would normally. So it's terrible, just really, really bad. Even when we do stuff like adding extra server capacity, just that influx of people going to that one page just causes problems. So I do apologize. I'm glad so many of you did manage to get some bubbles. We had to limit it to 10 per order. And but I hope a lot of you, well, I know a lot of you managed to get that. It has caused a backlog again, unfortunately, because we've had so many orders come through. It just means that there is now a backlog, and we've got away from the backlogs, I think, to the extent that it was at because of lockdowns, etc. But like I said last week, any backlogs now are going to be caused by this situation where something that's out of stock for a long time then comes into stock and everybody goes crazy for it. And that is likely to be what's going to cause backlogs over the next, I don't know, 6 months, year, who knows? I don't know how long it's going to take. I would estimate, and it's just a gut feeling I have, that it's going to take at least a year before we get back to everything being sort of a normal stock level. Specifically the bubbles, we've got to think that Qualitex, they're manufacturing those. The demand is outstripping supply all over the world, and we are only one territory, obviously, the Qualitex selling, Pioneer selling. So I guess we have to be patient. Normally we would hold tens of thousands of the bubbles. We're just not able to have that sort of volume here. When we do, hopefully things will be a little bit more normal. So anyway, I do apologize, and there is a bit of a backlog at the moment. Super stuffers. Obviously I talked about super stuffers last week. I think I was trying to be a bit too clever and a bit too subtle with my way of telling you there is a discount code for super stuffers now. So if you missed it for a few seconds last week, something came on the screen that would point you to our Instagram page where the discount code was part of a post. Yep, I think I was just trying to be a little bit too clever there. So thank you to those of you that did find the discount code and placed your order. But if not, the discount code is on the screen now, and you can use that. It's 5% off the super stuffer. If you have been waiting for a super stuffer, it means that, well, now's quite a good time to buy one, really. So yes, 5% off. It's only on the super stuffer, not on anything else you might add to your basket. You can add other things to your basket, but that will only come off the super stuffer. Right, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that has been collecting from us. Everybody's been behaving very well, ordering before 12 and coming to collect from us the following day. It is difficult to find us in our new place. It doesn't really matter for us because we're an online business and most deliveries are sent by DPD and Parcel Force, etc. But now we have collections. People are having to find us. So we have a new page on the website. You've got to go to the Contact Us page at the moment, and then there's a link on there that takes you to the How to Find Us page. And that has directions, has a map, and it has a little video we did where we filmed exactly how to get to us once you're on the industrial estate. So hopefully that will help. If anybody does get lost, obviously, please give us a call and we will talk you in, as they say. So, but thank you to everybody that is coming and collecting from us. Right, now let's talk about a few new products. I've got a few here. Not too many, but there's a good couple of things here that I wanted to talk about. The first is Jungle Theme. Jungle Theme is going to, well, it seems it is big at the moment. So, and I think it's going to continue to be big. So we've got these jungle theme things. That's quite hard to say. From Amscan. So we've got the table cover, the plates, the cups, the napkins. We've got the balloon there, got the garland. And we've got this little fella. He normally hangs up like that, but I've not had time to put a magnet on the ceiling and have some fishing line coming down or anything. So I've just propped him up against a balloon weight there. So a little hanging guy there. And a couple of others, one from Unique, a balloon from Unique, and a balloon from Creative as well. And another theme that is very, very, very big, as anybody out there that does any decoration for teenagers would know, is gaming. Gaming, very, very popular at the moment. So this is a new balloon. You've leveled up. Happy birthday, you've leveled up. I've got the packaging down there, and then there's another one, a next level birthday as well. So yeah, gaming, big, the super shape ones, very, very, very popular as well. Over here we have Hey Dougie, or is it Hey Dougie? I don't know. My daughters are too old for that now, but we've got the plates, the napkins, the cups, and the table cover once again from Amscan. And then if we go back over here, we have this. Is new. This is Father's Day. It's a balloon for personalizing. So it's got a nice little thing about how great Dad is, and then you can put Dad there, Daddy, Father, whatever you like. And this is printed by Matt Lewis, who's been on BMTV before, and he's obviously the one that does the elf ones at Christmas and all of that. So we have those in stock on the Amscan Satin Luxe blue balloon, which is really rather nice. So they're available and in stock right now. Come back over here. I've got to show you this. Sequin balloons. Once again from Anagram. Sequin balloons. I think they look so funky. And when you're just a couple of feet away from them, they do actually look like real sequins. They're amazing. So we've got the green one, the gold one, and the pink one for now, but more colors are going to be coming in hopefully very soon. Weights, we are moving our frilly weights over to the Unique ones. This is just the multicolored one, but again, more colors will be coming in very soon of these frilly weights. Frilly weights, they're just a staple in any balloon decorating business. They're cheap, they're easy, and they look quite funky and simple. So we have plenty of those ones in stock. Now, the last two products I want to show you, they're these ones down here, just got the packaging there. Now, the first one is, it's not a new product at all. It's the gold orbs balloon. Been around for a good few years now, and classic, brilliant, fantastic gold. I would say a very traditional gold color, but I only brought this one so I can compare this one. This is the white gold. I think it's a yellowish gold. Some would say more sophisticated, maybe, I don't know, but probably a little bit more on trend than the gold one. But you can, of course, combine them and create something lovely. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the comparison of those two colors there. All right, I wanted to talk to you about something that might help you in your business. It has helped us in our business over the years, and it is values. When we moved, I was cleaning out some stuff and really came across when we created our values. What are values? Let me share with you what they are. Values are fundamental beliefs that guide or motivate attitudes or actions. And you can reduce that down for corporate values if you like. Values are beliefs that guide our actions. And I think that is really what values are. Obviously, to create your values, you need to know what it is you're trying to achieve. If you're in business, if you're a small business, if you're on your own, if you're a growing business, you need to know what it is you're trying to achieve. So you need to have a vision, if you like. I do hate all these buzzwords, vision, mission statements, all of that. I've always hated them. But it helps if you know where it is you're trying to go, what it is you're trying to achieve. So here at Balloon Market, what we're aiming to do is to help people grow their business through service and support. And it's a sentence that just came out in a conversation one time, and I can't remember how or what exactly we were talking about, but it was about building the Balloon Market brand initially and what is it we wanted to achieve. And that's it really, is to offer to help people grow their businesses. Growth doesn't necessarily mean grow, make it really big, the number of sales. It can, obviously, but it might be about growing your business to suit something, to suit the trends that are happening right now. And it might mean change rather than actual physical growth. But it can mean actual physical growth as well. And that's what we wanted to do. So through the service, helping you grow your business through service, we want to make the website easy to use. We want to have a good range of products. We want to have friendly people on the end of the phone. I'm just using us as an example as to your values can be whatever, and you can be aiming to do whatever it is you want to do. But this is what we've done, and we want people to be able to get in touch via live chat, whatever it might be. We want to be able to offer a service. When things go wrong, we deal with them quickly. That's what I've always said that mistakes, good customer service is not the absence of mistakes, it's how you deal with mistakes. And mistakes do happen in your business, in our business. Any business makes mistakes. And the support side of things, obviously BMTV has become a big part of that support. And we started initially just showing products to support you, to show you what is available to help you in your business. Obviously it's become something different now, and we have guests and we have people showing you how to create things, again, that can help you go out there and grow your business. So underlying that vision, if you like, that purpose, are our values. And it was really hard. It was Kevin Stansfield, our business coach, that made us, he's been on BMTV before, and he made us, when we first used him, come up with our values. And it's really, really hard. If somebody asks you, what values do you live your life to? It's really hard to come up with it. And then trying to apply that to a business, it's really difficult as well. And it's just verbalizing it, trying to get it. You know why in your head, but you can't really verbalize it. And that's what he forced us to do. So the values that we came up with, it was myself, Rachel, my wife, and I think we had 2 or 3 people that were working in the business at the time. And so there's just the 4 or 5 of us, and we kind of came up with more or less the same thing. So the first one, we have fun whilst we work. The job has got to get done, so that's important. But I've always believed you have to enjoy what you do. And on day one, everybody that works here, I do their induction, and I say, if it ever gets to the point that you stop enjoying being here, or you wake up every morning, you're thinking, I don't want to go to work, it might be time to start thinking about going somewhere else. And that's on day one, because I don't think anybody should not enjoy what they do for 40 hours a week or 50 or 60 hours a week. Just from a life point of view, I'm not talking about here or any other particular workplace. From a life point of view, if you're not enjoying what you do during your waking hours, why on earth would you do it when there's lots of other things to do out there? Anyway, I just want people to come here. I want them to enjoy themselves. I want the job to get done. Let's be honest, there's part of every single job that people don't enjoy doing, whatever that might be. Even my job, there's parts that I don't particularly enjoy. Payroll, I don't like having to do payroll, but it's something that has to be done. I'm enjoying it a bit more now because there's a new system that our accountants are using. But yes, you have to enjoy overall what it is that you do. We focus on the solution, not the problem. Problems happen, like I say, problems do happen, mistakes happen. If you focus on them, and little Jimmy's made a mistake over there, Jimmy, I've told you before, don't do that. You know the rules, you know what you should do. Why on earth? The customer over here who's experiencing the problem isn't getting the attention. Don't worry about little Jimmy and the fact that a mistake has been made. You can sort that out later. But what can you do to help that customer at that moment in time? And that's the sort of attitude that we try to have. It's all about solving the problem and then come back later and figure out how we can stop it happening again. Open and honest communication, that is really important to us. Internally, I want everybody to communicate. It's been difficult, if I'm honest, over the last year. We had to move in the old place up into the office upstairs. Warehouse guys were downstairs. Here in the new place, it's much easier because the office is right there next to the warehouse. We can just pop our heads out. And we've got windows in the office that you can see out to the warehouse. So communication, very, very important. But also communication with our customers. And that's one of the things that I love about me being able to talk to you like this. And on Monday, when things were going wrong with the website because it was so busy, I was able to put a post out there on Facebook just explaining and communicating to people why it is, and to keep trying and to use a PC instead of a phone because it might be quicker. Communication, absolutely key to any customer relationship, any work relationship, absolutely key. So very important to us. We treat others as we expect to be treated. I'm not sure that we weren't too sure whether to put that one in, but because it seems like common sense to me, but I think sometimes you have to explain to people. It seems to be a very important one to people, that people like to be treated as they would expect to be treated, so not get abused. Common sense, really. But yeah, that's in there as well. We take pride in what we do. I think pride is really, really important. I think you have to take pride in what you do. I used to work in bars when I was a teenager, and I loved working in the bar, but I wanted to be the best at that. And so I was taking great pride in that. A lot of people don't like to work in a bar because they think it's beneath them, it's something you do as you're waiting to get your real job. I loved it, and I was a student, and I was doing it as a part-time role, but I took as much pride in that as I take in every job that I do. And I think it's really important, because if you take pride in what you do, you enjoy what you do. And I love to see the guys packing out there in the warehouse, and they're taking genuine pride in how they are packing those boxes so it gets to you, the customer, and you open it up and it looks like some pride has been taken in it, and you've got the Haribo sweets on top and all of that. And I want them to take pride, and it just makes you feel good, particularly when some of you out there take pictures of them and put them on Facebook saying, oh, great delivery. Because we've all experienced those suppliers that just chuck things in. We have them here ourselves, just literally throw products into a box. Very frustrating. But anyway, taking pride in what we do. A positive can-do attitude. I want to tell you a bit of a story about that and how this actually got on the list. Years ago, about 10 years ago, we used to do a lot of balloon printing. And one of our balloon printing suppliers, they would do printing for us, quite a lot of printing. And we contacted them one day and said, can you do 100 balloons printed one color on one side by Friday? And this was a Monday. And they said, no, it's a 10-day lead time. And I said, I know it's normally a 10-day lead time, but can you at least just find out and see if you can do it? They said, no, it's 10-day lead time. I said, please, 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 just phone the print room and see if there's any way. It's only a small order. Customer is absolutely really wanting it badly for Friday. Is there any chance you can do it? Can you just give them a quick call? And they did. And the print room said, yeah, okay, if you can get it to us by 1 o'clock, we can print it and get it out by Friday. Why was that not the first thing to do? Because they could have lost a sale that was clearly doable. But also, why not think about what you can do for the customer? And so that's what we try to do. We try to help. Sometimes we can't. If you're in Scotland, we're obviously in Southampton, you want something delivered in an hour, that's clearly not possible. But if we can help in any way, that's what we aim to do. I've got another story actually, it's similar to that. It was when Lulu was little. She was 3 or 4 years old, and we went to Little Chef. Remember Little Chefs? And she was having a kiddies meal, and she wanted beans instead of peas. You know what 3-year-olds are like, they want what they want. And she didn't like peas, and she loves peas now, by the way, but didn't like peas, wanted beans. And I said to the guy, oh, can we just have beans instead of peas? And he said, no, sorry. I said, well, why not? Just instead of a scoop of peas, just put a scoop of beans on. And he said, no, I can't. I said, well, if we've got to pay more, fine, just charge me for a portion of beans. He said, no, I can't do that. And I'm like, why not? I've got my 3-year-old here, and this is what she wants. He said, can't do that. I said, why? And he said, there isn't a button for that on the computer. And I laugh now, but how insane is that? And guess what? We never went back there. But how insane is that? No, computer says no. It's just crazy. So when process gets in the way of being able to help the customer, sometimes there's a right place for that, a right time for that, but sometimes there really isn't. And I find that very frustrating. So we have a positive can-do it attitude rather than a no, we can't do it attitude. Anyway, and the last one, we've just added this one. We embrace change to facilitate individual and company growth. We want our people to grow as well as the business to grow. And like I said earlier, growth might not be a matter of growing. It might just be a matter of growing the business for it to be what you want it to be. And the only way you can do that, you've got to embrace change. You can't, if you're still doing something, I can guarantee if you're a balloon decorator, if you've been a balloon decorator for 10 years or longer, you are not decorating or running your business the same way as you were 10 years ago. I guarantee, because you can't. If you were selling just columns 10 years ago and you were to try to sell just columns now, you wouldn't be able to do it. Organics has been created. It didn't exist 10 years ago. And the way you market your business, Instagram didn't exist 10 years ago, did it? I don't think it did. So you're probably using Instagram now, and Facebook, and all of the, Facebook did exist, but you wouldn't have used it the way you use it now in your business. So you have to grow, you have to change in order to grow your business. So anyway, there are values. I hope that was of some use to you. I think it's a good exercise. We found it very good to do with our coach 10 years ago, and it has helped guide us as we've grown over the years. So definitely a worthwhile exercise, and if you can do it with a coach or with somebody else, it is worthwhile doing as well. Right, that's it from me this week. The question of the week is, what are your values, or what is your main value you live your life to? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you've not subscribed, please do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon, and you'll be notified every time we make an upload. Stay safe, stay happy. See you next week. Bye.